Just arrived at Lalibela airport. It's a bit different. And our propeller plane behind. Only 2 seats on each aisle. A bit different. Nice to meet you, Kian.
How many days there?
There is a museum also under here.
On the left is the first group of churches in the north, and there's 7 churches. And then on the right side is the south churches, and there's 4 of them here. King Lalibela made 11 churches in total in the 12th century. He was inspired by his trip to Jerusalem, and he wanted to create a new Jerusalem in the town of Lalibela, which he named after himself. And it took 23 years to make all of these churches. House of Madonna.
Yeah, Beit Madonna. Beit means house.
So 72 pillars in this church.
Inside and outside. You'll have the disciple of Jesus or the student of Jesus. Reconstruction 1954.
1954.
Yeah, just look up there, they're collapsing all. But the ground one is.
Okay, so this side original, and
Yeah.
then that side is a restored
that's
bit.
why. So this is all very old baptism.
So this is an old baptism.
I'll show the feet of the bodies of the people.
These are the caves people used to live in, behind me.
In touching from the pillar, that's why that's collapsing from north and south.
Yeah, you can see the difference. So only priests and deacons are allowed in this building, which they call Bethlehem.
Yeah, that's why I just. The priests, they have to covering nabarit because of that is sacred. They close in the by the clothes and then they give it to the mouse.
Right.
So they call it holy.
Holy. Right.
And the second section is that's after the curtain. That's why look from after there. That's holy of holy. The holy of holy. They have put the 10 commandments. They are priest and deacon.
So only priests and deacons are allowed behind that curtain, no one else. Okay.
But even the first one is King Imran Christos, the second one is King Abraham Mariam, the third one is King Lalibela, the fourth one.
So this is Lalibela.
So this is another project of King Lalibela.
This is the first ever one he done?
Yeah, this is the first project of King Lalibela.
Okay.
The big one is the second project.
Okay, so the big one we just seen was the second project.
The second project,
okay.
Yeah. This is the first project church, is a monolithic church.
And it's a monolithic church.
Yeah, monolithic church and have one steps, have one gallery. The second gallery have 7 rooms. The 7 heavens.
So, yes.
Yeah, that's a type of semi-monolithic.
Semi-monolithic.
We can see.
So this is the fertility pool, right behind me. And this is the baptism pool.
Not that closest. But this is the reverse of those. The cross. He carrying the cross in the back, and the cross is like an X. That's why. It's like
So these arches represent the 10 commandments. 10 in total, as you can see. Yeah, so this is level 3, and up here is level 4, that's where Lalibela prayed. And underneath us, there are another churches, more levels below us. Ooh.
level of the 4.
Level 4?
So this is a praying place of King Lalibela. So what's King Lalibela? They read the Bible, so King Lalibela is very, very tall.
Huh?
So they make because of the Bible to hear. So people they stand the birthday of King Lalibela. The Lalibela, the highest season in January 7, Christmas Eve. On the top of here, it is chiseling on the saffron.
The church behind me was the first project built by Lalibela, and these were built in the 12th to the 13th century.
It's the first project of King Lalibela. It's very high. You don't mind to do it to the king. This is only from, if you want, maybe I will recommend it. This is very, very colorful inside. And collect, so the Mary's pilgrimage. Cross?
House of Cross.
Yeah.
What do you say it's called? House of Cross?
Mescal.
Mescal.
Yeah, Bet means house.
Yeah.
Mescal means cross. Beta Mescal or house of cross. So imagine, look, these very, very small churches. What I told, the chanting outside, only holy on of holy of holy, but they have 4 pillars, the 4 evangelists.
See, he's a small one.
Ah, that's a nice one.
Yeah, and just also like earlier.
But yeah, I can see
Yeah, there is the angel of ice, but
and pillars the shape of a cross.
Golgotha. There is carving of. Can you stand here? Here.
So Lalibela's buried right behind this curtain.
King Lalibela, yes, this live.
Wales.
But they have reading on, so they will have day and nights. So this is old house, Lalibela houses. Look from there. So they have 2 steps. Ground one is the storage. The second one is bedroom.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
One photo, $1. And then
I'll be surprised.
yeah. Yeah, this is the last in the base project of this is Saint George. So the yellow representing of Ark of Noah or Noah's Ark. So Noah's have 3 families: animal, plant, human beings. So that's why they said in the Bible, in 40 days and 40 nights to pray here. But Noah sent the eagles. The eagles, it doesn't come back again. But the second time he sent the pigeons. The pigeons take like olives. And 2 meters roof thickness for there.
So it's 50 meters long.
Yeah, but you have 2 meters solid rocks to that. And then they will have perfection of a gutter system is collected from the water from every corner to that.
This is the St. George Church. It was the 11th and final project of King Lalibela, built in the 12th century. Perhaps the most impressive one as well.
Like perfection, it's identity. You can see from in, there is the same.
Oh, cool. Okay,
And here is a very good.
God. So this foot is from the 16th century, right behind me.
Because they baptized by holy water.
Outside. So the church is just like in a cross shape.
No.
When you see from the inside, totally outside it will have a cross shape, but inside also there is a cross. But when you see from the roof of the church, there is have 3 crosses. 1, 2, 3. From behind King Lalibela, they know the.
So this is Lalibela. These 11 churches were commissioned by King Lalibela in the 12th century. He's inspired by his trip to Jerusalem and wanted to make a new Jerusalem so people in Ethiopia would have their own pilgrimage site. But yeah, this one is by far the best behind me. ATM if you need one. We're having a little walk through the town in Lalibela. Everyone's really friendly and nice. A few nice restaurants, a few little bars. Yes, yes. Of course, Need for Speed, yeah, that makes sense. That's cool.
But in European terrace, okay. Oh, you came today?
Yeah, I came today to see the churches and leave tomorrow then.
This one, the river of Jordan, and which is
So they call this the River of Jordan.
the river of Jordan made by King Lalibela. Even if Jesus' baptism on Jordan River within the, by the cross, you see from the cross in the ground of the river, it is choosing to create in the river, but in the so 3 levels, but the level of the church is
So it's like a
no.
So the 4 churches in the south are the symbol of heaven.
If it select from the right side, goes to heaven. If it select from the left side, goes to hell. So this is the justification in front of Jesus. Totally, the churches have 3 levels, but the basement of the church is under here. There is a way to looking from that, and the second one is this is a flat side, but the third one is in the window in the door. But the church.
So this represents Gabriel on the left and Raphael on the right. So this bridge has only been built for 1 year, built by the Macron president of France. So the Macron project.
And so this is house of Gabriel. The next one is house of Raphael. So the churches still be having inside these two. What I'm saying, the left and right side.
Yeah, so Gabriel looks at you whichever part you're at, on the right or the left.
They look.
See his eyes are following?
You come here.
See? Following. This is the 3rd level.
That's why they have a small tunnels connecting from the ground. That's why this is a 4 level, the 3rd levels, but the 2 levels connect very small tunnels. So nobody know to the egg, nobody try to this one, but this is very risky because we don't know in the ground. But
So you can go under here to the
go
tunnel.
in the ground. So this is closed by wood.
Oh.
And this is like this.
Can you see okay, babe? So this is the original door made by King Lalibela in the 12th century.
Four churches, they make one Bethlehem. After making from all of the churches the service of the priest, but they divide in each other, or they have to go to every churches. But from when you come this side, but it's connecting two churches. When you go half of 35 meters, the one of in the church on the top is house of Emmanuel. Emmanuel means that's the symbol of heaven. Because of that's end of there, the symbol of heaven.
So we're going on a pathway to hell. So this tunnel's completely dark, as you can see. It looks like my phone camera's not even on. That's how dark it is. So yeah, still dark. And now we're coming to heaven. As you can see, the light, the precious light. Whoa. I can see it's Gemma.
I am God. Welcome.
The roof of there. But now, when you're looking from the church, there is the roof. This is inside of the church.
Okay.
The original
What's the name, sorry, of the church?
House of Mercurius or
Marcarius.
Beta Mercurius.
And you said the roof damaged in
Yeah,
16
damn it, look from there. But this is a new building from in the window, in the door. So that's why it's half of their broken.
In the 16th century.
16th century. What this is the inside for clarity of places on the wall of the one of in the pillar. So this is looking from the have painting on
From
the
12th century.
12th century, yeah. And then what I told some of there it's collapsing half of there, but in one of the edge. But this is right the start from the beginning on the end of buried and crucified. And
Oh yeah, on the cross there.
yeah, this is like they have to follow different animals to that in, so which is and then I will make your
Holy animal skin there.
and then also the church have one gallery. The gallery is divided 9 rooms, the 9 centers.
So the tunnels we were just coming through, they connect to this church, Church of Emmanuel. So the door's from the 16th century. Sorry, can I?
That is the second floor, but this is the way to the second floor in the left side. But
Ah. So wait to the second floor there.
From inside of here. So we used to come to that in the way to that in. So what I told, there is the way, there is the second stairs to the left and the right sides. So look, because if it's up actively to come here, but the priestess nobody live here. The left and the right sides, 2 square parts, inside and outside. So from here it's chiseling, the back side also it's chiseling.
This is from the outside.
So what I'm told, I'm not looking from the far, but it's a ground. Means everything is like inside of the mountain, but in we have
So this is the Keep Church.
like this inside of the churches. They will have or the cave churches.
So this is the wife of King Lalibela. Oh, you can see the St. George Church there, look.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So we start from.
So this is the new town over here. And then this part by here is where we're staying, our hotel.